Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Hexberry and the Crew Motorfest Season 2 is coming out next week, and I just want to know what everyone's thoughts are on Season 1. This is going to be my opinion on Motorfest Season 1 and, just what I thought of it and what I think could be improved. The game has been out for about 2.5 months now, and we've gotten a handful of new cars, and we've been through 3 different summit themes: American, Japanese, and European. I forgot the specific summit names, but they all revolved around one specific theme, which is a different country, or I guess location of origin in the world, or whatever you want to call it. And to be completely honest, I didn't really try my hardest when it came to competing in the summit events, because I just really thought that the rewards weren't really worth it. A lot of the rewards were vanities and just cars that I've already seen or just don't care about. All I really made sure that I did is I just did the 9 events, tried them once and called it good. I claimed my participation bonuses such as XP and some, random vanity items and, little engine sounds and exhaust sounds that you can barely tell the difference of the stock sound. I didn't really like the events of the summit really either, because they were all just reskins of standard events that I've already played. And I guess the entire point of this video is I just feel that the end game for, Season 1 wasn't up to my liking, I guess. It didn't feel fresh enough to me. It feels like a $70 DLC that I have already participated in with the Crew 2 and even, some aspects of the Crew 1. And with this game being a $70 DLC, in my opinion, I haven't really felt the need to make any content around it, because it's just boring to me. I know everyone else is gonna have their own, opinion about the game and everything. It's great if you like the game. I love the bare bones, basic physics and the visuals of the game and the new sounds that they have. But outside of that, this game it just feels like a $70 DLC. It just feels like we don't have a whole lot of quality of life features that should have been added to the game a long time ago. The white wall tire still isn't even a white wall tire, it looks like a Splatoon tire. The custom show, in my opinion, is just a complete waste of resources, but they really hyped this up. This picture, I'll show it up on screen and everything, it's showing that this car got 25,438 votes. And it's crazy because they expect that many votes, they expect that many people to use the custom show and everything, and nobody cares about it. I don't care about it. I submit a car, I change, one thing about it, I put a little polka dot somewhere on it, and I get my 1 vote and everything, and I get my reward, I get my platinum reward. I get my platinum reward for getting 1 vote. And they really expected it to be a lot more competitive, I guess, but the whole layout and everything of the custom show is just seems really unfinished, in my opinion. I also feel like the PvP modes are just really lacking. I'm really hoping they can change something about it. The Grand Race is just a really great idea. It's a great concept and everything, but I expected just a little bit more from it. Doing all the events and everything is awesome and cool and epic and everything, but once you just finish all the events, once you've run through all the courses a couple times, you just get bored, you know what to expect and everything, and everyone's just using the same meta cars. So it's just it's a rinse and repeat process of Grand Race. It'd be really cool if the races were actually procedurally generated. I thought they were going to be just a randomly generated race. At least that's what I thought at first. I just remember seeing something about it. It said a randomly generated path, but a lot of them are things that I've already seen before. Demolition Royale is another thing that I wanted to take a note on. It's fun, it's fine, the first couple times, but after a while, it just turns into people. It's mainly just from my experience. Demolition Royale it's like nobody really plays it, in my opinion. I haven't seen teammates actually do anything useful. The only thing I've seen is them just drive off somewhere completely random, try and chase someone down, and then end up blowing themselves up. And it gets towards the end of the game, and I'm familiar with how battle royales work and everything, and how, the ring closes and whatnot. A lot of people don't have that common sense for some reason. At least in my experience, the matches that I've played, everyone just seems stupid. And it just ends up being a whole lot of everyone just doing, you know, circles around each other, trying to chase each other down, and then they just end up dying to the circle. And it's not fun turning left or right in circles the entire game trying to chase someone. That's mainly just the experience that I have, you know, that and then just useless teammates. I think they could just improve on that a little bit as well. But PvP, I think, should be this, it should be bigger. It should be more in depth with, you know, just more modes to choose from, more specific races to choose from. Grand Race is cool, that should be a specific mode. Demolition Royale is a specific mode, but I just want to see like a street racing playlist, or a racing car playlist, or rally raid, you know, all the specific disciplines, I guess is what they're called, all the specific different categories of races to be their own little separate thing if you want to do that. And then I want to see some elimination races coming back to the series, and I want to see some the game mode from the Crew 1 called Crown or King or whatever it's called. It's like an infected game mode or whatever. It's not infected, what is it? Something. You hold a crown and you just try and hold it for the longest amount of time, and then you just get points for it, and everyone's trying to, you know, kill you basically, and it's just a blast. The Miami Airport Crown event was the most fun thing that I've ever done in the Crew 1, and I won it back in the Crew Motorfest. All in all, I just want to see some new PvP game modes and just some better quality of life improvements to let me know that the developers actually care about the game. I haven't seen a whole lot of fresh new content coming to the game. The Summit reward cars, they seem very lackluster compared to what the Crew 2 had. The vanities, we could also just get some new vanities, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of those. They've just been recycling them from the Crew 2, and that's just very lazy in my opinion. Basically, just bring me new, fresh things that I haven't seen, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are having the same opinions as me. But if you have any other opinions, if you disagree with this, or if you just want to, you know, share something else, let me know in the comments. But that's about it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.